Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now a look at the Stars starting lineup. We've got Hezonja, and it's Terry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hezonja, uses the glass to finish the layup. Hezonja's got the first basket of the game for the Stars.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, it might be a really big night in store for him.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here is Russell. The Stars making the shot. Freak dishes to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Coach told me as much as he'd love to see some defense and good offensive sets, he knows that there won't be much of either in this one. He said the Rising Stars game is more about getting a look at all the young talent the NBA has to offer. Really, I'm just going to send them out to have some fun. Not a bad idea, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Elites on D. Dixon, he's guarded by Russell. Pass to Hezonja. The three. That's good. Hezonja's got 7 points in the game. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
So it's the Stars now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for three. It's rebounded by the Elites.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
The Elites shooting their first free throw tonight. And the free throw, no good. The Stars trail by 3. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. Hits from the high post. Alexander's got 8.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
The Elites leading by 3. It's stolen. Passes it to Dixon. The pass to Cage. Dishes to Lowry. Here's Dixon. Misses the 3. The drive by Russell. He got right to the cup using that screen.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here is Lowry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the dish to Towns. Lets it go with a three. Alexander, no luck. The Stars trail by 5. Pass to Dixon. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
The drive by Russell. Rob. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. A 3-ball. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
He kicks it to Freak from outside the arc, and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Dixon. Fires from deep. Alexander grabs the board.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Beyond the arc. And the Elites get it back. Okafor kicks to Alexander. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Stars trailing on the court right now for the Stars. They've got Porzingis, and it's Hezonja in at the 2. And the pass to Dixon. Money from the wing. 5 points in the game.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Here's Hezonja following the basket by Freak. Here's Horton, and he lays it straight in. And the Stars lead by 1. Clark, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They set the screen. Dixon, he's guarded by Russell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. The Stars need to get off a shot. Hezonja's shot is off.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Alexander. Can't get it to go. Now the Stars take it the other way. And here they come. Hezonja's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Russell kicks to Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 16 points for Freak.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Hezonja. 7 points in the game. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Good. Hezonja's got 10 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Now here's Freak. He's got 16. Okafor, the pass to Alexander. Can't get it to go. Now the Stars take it the other way. Here's the floater. Hazanya's shot is off.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for him. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy.
You have to love
Get into them on the perimeter.
Scoring-wise,
Post,
keeping everybody
rotate
on
over,
their toes.
and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Elites. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. We'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we now return to the Rising Stars Challenge, a great night for young fans and the best young players in the NBA.
Oh, to be young and athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
The Stars with the lead. Alexander, he's in at small forward. Okafor out there with Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Hammond in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game right now for the Elites. Here's Hazanya. Pass to Dixon. Clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Russell dishes to Freak. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Porzingis. They set the screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 8 points for him.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Launches it. And again for 3. The basket is good from Alexander. Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Elites. Dixon, he's guarded by Russell and stolen by Russell. Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. That gives them the lead. And now it's a 3-point Elite lead.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
So it's the Stars now. They set the pick.
Hammond. That's his first personal foul.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
Dixon, he's guarded by Russell. Feeds it to Terry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Elites leading. Russell kicks to Alexander. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. He feeds it to Okafor. Puts up the baby hook. Shot's good. Okafor's got his second basket of the night.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
They double him with Freak. Passes it to Hazanya. The high post shot. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Dixon. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Elites leading by 3. Kicks to Towns. The feed to Freak. Another miss by the Elites.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Nice shot by Terry.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Stars now going with the home. The Elites trail by 4. On the court right now for the Stars. They've got Porzingis, and it's Terry in at the 4 spot. And the Stars have possession. The 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Here are the Elites now, and here comes the break. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Dixon passes to Porzingis. Here's Patsatsulu. Hands it from downtown. And the Stars lead by 4.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
And now here comes Terry leading the break. Here's Porzingis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
The Stars making a switch here. Hazanya's checked in.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
That's good.
Wow. What can you say?
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. The pass to Dixon. From the stripe, and that one's good. Russell with it. He dishes it to Freak. There's the triple. And again, it's the Elites from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Stars have possession. Following the three-pointer by Freak. 5 to shoot. Here's Hazanya. It's rebounded by the Elites. Alexander's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To take the lead, and the basket good. Alexander's got 40 points.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
5 for your elite dance crew.
Okafor with the steal. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot is good. And now a three-point elite lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the elites.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
The Stars trail by 4. Pass to Horton. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Alexander. That's good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Here's the elites. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Russell. From 11 feet away. That's good. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well-known yet. But this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. I mean, he's been logging a ton of minutes.
Dixon, he's guarded by Russell. Dishes to Terry. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in from close range. Tries again, Dixon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress. This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with a win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against you.
Now, here is Russell. He took good advantage of that screen. Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the elites. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Here's Dixon. Bullseye.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Russell dishes to Freak. It's intercepted. And here comes the break. Porzingis passes to Dixon. The elites pull it in.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Alexander. The dish now to Okafor. Connects!
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Now here's Freak. Back to Russell. Down low. Puts it up from 12. It's good!
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98%.
Got
mark,
time.
so it's
Don't have
just
to
about
isolate
done,
immediately.
but, I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Elites gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Dixon.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Here's Azania. From deep. No luck. So the Elites win it.
I can't say enough about how well all these young men competed here tonight. A great show for the fans and a clear picture of just how many talented up-and-comers we have here in the NBA.
Greg, no doubt there are some future greats among the players we saw here tonight, and we're pleased to have brought you all the action. So now for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, as Dr. O'Neal predicted, I knew he'd be the star of the Rising Stars Challenge this year. Told you that 10 times already, Kenny. So much great young talent on the floor, but this kid stole the show with the display he put on.
And that wraps up our coverage of the Rising Stars game here on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you again as the second half of the NBA season gets underway.